Hello students, today we will discuss the topic gravitational potential energy. So once again let us revise what is meant by gravitational and what is meant by potential energy. So gravitational means what? A heavenly body, or we can say earth, any heavenly body you can consider, has its a natural power to attract everything. It's a natural tendency, it's a natural pull to attract everything towards its center. And this force of attraction on everything which is on that planet or which is on that object is called as gravity, right? This is we are calling as gravitational force or gravity. And potential energy, before potential energy we will have to revise first what is meant by energy. So energy is nothing but capacity to do work is called as energy. Capacity to do work is called as energy. And potential energy means what? Potential energy is nothing but the energy of a body on account of its a state of rest or position, right? And this energy is in the form of form of saved energy, or we can say stored energy in the body. It is stored energy. And one more thing about this energy, it is relative. This energy is relative. It is relative and increases as we go at greater height from the surface. It increases as we go. It increases as we go to greater heights. From the surface. Okay, what does this sentence means? It is very simple. If suppose I am keeping one wooden block at this surface, means on the surface, on the floor, on the ground, right? And the same box, same wooden block, I'm raising to certain height, right? So this is on ground and this is raised at certain height. So the energy possessed, this wooden block is at rest here also, and this is at rest here also. And if suppose you will compare the energy present in between this, of course potential energy present in between these two boxes, then the box which is consisting of potential energy which is located on the ground has less potential energy, but the box which is raised at certain height has more potential energy. Am I clear to you? Do you understand? So this way the potential energy is relative, and as we go at certain height from the ground or from the surface, the value of potential energy keeps on increasing. It keeps on increasing. That's why for getting more energy, for making more energy, we are storing the flowing river water at the height in the uh, hydroelectric, for production of hydroelectricity. So gravitational potential energy. So energy of body on account of its state of rest or position, this energy is relative. It increases as we go at greater height from the surface of the earth. Now, how to calculate this potential energy? This all we have learnt in the 9th standard. So any object which is placed, its value can be calculated. Potential energy can be calculated with the simple formula m into g into h. Since this g is very important for calculating potential energy. Here m is mass of object, g is acceleration due to gravity, at particular point, at that point where the object is placed, and h is the height of object. This is mass of object. Okay. Now, if suppose, again we will talk about potential energy of the two bodies. If suppose you want to know that how much potential energy this body which is on the surface possesses, then we can easily compare that the object which is placed on the ground has zero potential energy, while the object which is located as particular or certain height has more potential energy. It is greater. Okay. So the object placed on surface has zero potential energy. Means now this is why this is so. It is that when h is small as compared to radius, now here this is the radius of earth and this is the height. If you will take height over here, the value of height is small, and here object is placed on the surface, means obviously value of height will be 0, right? That's why the product of mass, acceleration due to gravity and height will become 0. That's why the object which is on the surface of any object may have zero potential energy. When height is increased a little, means then object is increased at particular height, then amount of h will increase. As a result, amount of potential energy will also increase. If you will take it little more high, then potential energy will increase as per height will increase. And this we can calculate with the help of formula mgh, that is mass into acceleration due to gravity into height. Okay, up to here is clear. Let me read from your textbook what is given in the text. Potential energy is nothing but the stored form of energy in any body, which is due to the position or state of object, and this energy is relative. It increases as we go at the greater heights from the surface of the earth. We had assumed that potential energy of an object with mass m and height h, now this is the acceleration due to gravity, right, can be calculated on the ground by this formula mgh, and it can be 0 on the ground. When h is small as compared to radius r of the earth, we can assume that g to be constant and can be used, its a value can be used from the, it's a constant value. And what is this constant value of g on the ground? It is 9.7 meter per second square. But for the large value of h, the value of g, for large value of h, that is height, obviously as height will increase in the radius, that height will increase, means denominator will increase in the formula of acceleration due to gravity. As a result, what will happen? Value of g will decrease. Large height will decrease value of g. Okay. And with increasing h decreases the value of g. And gravitational force, as the object will go away from the earth's surface, the pull of earth, or we can say gravity, also will decrease on the object, and due to this both, potential energy will become 0 in the space. Let's discuss it once again, the value of potential energy. Now suppose this is the earth's surface and any object is placed over here, right, on the surface of earth, very close object is placed here. First situation, second situation, and then we will consider as a third situation. All the three situations we will talk. Now object is when placed on the surface of the earth, being here we are going to calculate potential energy with the help of formula m into g into h. Now here mass of object will be constant, whatever it is, it will remain same everywhere. Now value of g on the surface is 9.7 at certain place. If it is on poles, 9.7, it is at equator, 9.8, multiplied by height. Now here, suppose if you are considering this is radius, okay, so on the surface of earth, value of h is 0, so this will be 0. As a result, potential energy will be 0 on the ground. Okay. Now suppose we have increased object at particular height h1, then potential energy at the particular height will be m into g into h, means 9.7 into m and h, whatever their value will come, that value. Is it clear? The small value of h as compared to radius of earth, we can assume that the gravitational acceleration due to gravitation will be same only. Means if you are not raising this height up to 8 kilometer or 10 kilometer, then value of g we will consider as a 9.7 only. There will be no difference. So the amount of potential energy will get affected very, very small extent at this case. So potential energy will increase little bit up to certain height. Now suppose we are increasing height in such a way that the height of object will be increased up to infinite distance. The height of object is increased up to infinite distance. Then what will happen? At infinite distance, value of g will become again 0. right? Value of G will become 0. And since potential energy is the product of mass and acceleration due to gravity and height, here mass will be the same as it is in both the cases. Acceleration due to gravity will become 0 at infinite distance. Due to less pull of earth, object will be in the zero gravity. There will be no gravity. So value of acceleration due to gravity will be 0. It will become 0 or very negligible. And height will be more here. Ha2 will be more. Here height is infinite. Even though this value is very great, but due to zero gravity, acceleration due to gravity, what will happen? Again here potential energy will become 0 in the object. Thus, smaller the distance, that is height, the potential energy when an object is at height h from the surface of the earth, the potential energy will be negative. That is negative G m m r plus h. It is given in your textbook. And due to this reason only, the astronomers, those who are going in the space, they are feeling very much difficulty to make movement, right, due to this zero gravity. Here m and r are Earth's mass and radius. In this formula, r is radius of Earth and m is mass of Earth. G, you know, it is the constant of gravitation. Small m is the mass of object and h is height from the surface. Is this clear? Let's move to the next point. So here you have to keep the two formulae in your mind. First is formula of potential energy, that is mgh. We have studied in the 9th class, and this also we can use for calculating potential energy. On surface of the earth, potential energy can be calculated by this formula. Potential energy can be calculated with the help of this formula. mgh, mass into acceleration due to gravity into height. On the ground, value of potential energy or potential energy is 0 in an object. And when value of height is less to that of radius of earth, then this less value of height will not make any bigger difference in the potential energy. Means how? As on the ground surface, value of G is 9.7, approximately up to 7 to 8 kilometers from the earth surface. This value is same, right? Even at poles and at equator also, very slight difference is there. So approximately G is considered as a constant only. So this way, less value of height will not make any difference in the amount of potential energy of an object, and it can be calculated with this formula. But when height of object, height of an object is increased in such a way that height will be more with respect to the radius of earth. Then in that case, due to the increase in amount of height, gravity will decrease. Okay. And distance from the earth surface will become infinite, right? Value of h will become infinite. And as value of h will increase, radius means total distance between the two objects will also be increase, and that's why its impact will be on the acceleration due to gravity, and its value will become 0, right? Its value will become 0. As a result, potential energy again will become 0 at the infinite distance. Is that clear? So from this discussion we can say that small height then potential energy will be less than 0. So value of potential energy will be negative. It will be negative, and it can be calculated with the formula. Negative value of potential energy can be calculated with the formula Gmm upon r plus h. Here G is universal constant of gravitation, m is mass of planet on which object is situated, and small m is mass of object. Big M is mass of planet and small m is mass of object, divided by radius of object plus height to which object is raised.
We have studied potential energy in last standard. The energy stored in an object because of its position or state is called potential energy. This energy is relative and increases as we go to greater heights from the surface of the earth. We had assumed that the potential energy of an object of mass m at a height h from the ground is mgh, and on the ground it is 0. When h is small compared to the radius r of the earth, we can assume g to be constant and can use the above formula mgh. But for large values of h, the value of g decreases with increase in h. For an object at infinite distance from the earth, the value of g is 0, and earth's gravitational force does not act on the object. So it is more appropriate to assume the value of potential energy to be 0 there. Thus, for smaller distances, that is heights, the potential energy is less than 0. That is, it is negative. When an object is at a height h from the surface of the earth, its potential energy is minus gmm upon r plus h here. M and r are Earth's mass and radius respectively.